All right, the next part of the solo is where the wah-wah kicks in. It goes on for quite a while, so we're going to try and break this down into bite-sized pieces here. So the first little piece will simply be this. Okay, that's it for now. We're starting off with a little phrase from the harmonic minor scale. So 13 to 14 on the D, and then we're going to do a hammer-on and pull-off between the 11th fret and the 12th fret of the G. Now we're going to play 14D, 11, 14G. Okay, there's our first little piece. Next little piece. This is going to be on the 12th fret of the B string, 13 to 12, 16 to 12. And what note is that on the 16th fret of the B string? D sharp. We're still with that harmonic minor. Okay, so far we've done this. Next phrase. So we're going to play 13 to 16 on the B, 12, 14 on the E, 16B, 12 on the E. From the beginning now. Now we're going to slide 14 to 15 on the E, 12, 14 on the E. Now we're going to play 15, 14, 12 on the E, 15B, 14E, 15B. Here's what we've done so far. Okay, next phrase, we're going to play a hammer-on and pull-off from 12, 14 back to 12 on the high E string, 15 on the B, 12 on the high E. Now we're going to bend up on the 15th fret of the B string, come back down and go to 12 on the same B string. Okay, so far here's what we've done from the beginning. Okay, next phrase. We're going to bend up 2 times on the 15th fret of the B string. Now we're going to bend up again, come back down and go to 12 on the B, 14 on the G, and then repeat that phrase. So here's one of the phrases. And if we play that 2 times, it sounds like this. Now we're going to go to the 17th fret of the B string, and it's a similar phrase. It's kind of like an answer to that first phrase. So we're playing on the 17th fret of the B string, bend up 2 times. Now, on the CD, something pretty cool happens. I don't know if it's an accident or not, but he gets this effect where it sounds like 2 strings being played at the same time. So I think he's bending on the 17th fret of the B string 3 times. But on the 3rd time, if you can, you kind of push the G string and the B string together to create this chaotic effect. So if we do that on the 3rd bend, we get something like this. If you get it, that's cool. I think it's a nice sound. If you don't get it, just bend that 17th fret of the B string 3 times. Okay? Continuing on, we're going to bend the 17 of the B another time, so there will actually be 4 bends on the 17th fret of the B. 15 on the high E, 17 on the B, bend. Now we're going to bend up and come back down to 15 on the B, 17 on the B. Next phrase. Bend 15 on the B, 12 on the high E, come back 15 to 12 on the B. Next phrase sounds like this. So what I'm doing here is I'm bending on the 14th fret of the G string up a full step and come back down to 12 on the G, and then back to 14 on the G string. And I'm going to go back and forth between the 12th and the 14th fret of the G string a few times. So we have the bend, 12, 14, 12 to 14 again, 12 to 14 again. You can give it a slight push there. 12 to 14 one more time. Now this time when I play 12 to 14, I'm going to bend the 14, and I'm going to have my fourth finger on the 15th fret of the B and on the high E string. And I'm going to go back and forth between that. So I'm going to bend on the G, and then I'm going to strike the B string and the E string. So sometimes I get both of those top two strings together, and sometimes you just get the B string in there. But we do that phrase 4 times. Okay, so I'd say it's a good idea now to go back and see if we can put together what we've done so far. All right, so from the top.